The Kremlin's propaganda Tsar has traveled to Kyrgyzstan to promote Russian-friendly news in the Central Asian former Soviet country. In a meeting with leading media executives in the capital Bishkek, Dmitry Kiselyov said Kyrgyzstan was on the front line of an information war. In my opinion, the time for arm's-length, distilled journalism is past. Journalists must take a position. People want information that is shaped into a narrative concept. You should help people understand the underlying forces, the sources, and construction of the world. A recent Gallup survey found that 79% of Kyrgyz view Moscow favorably, the second highest rating in the world. That's largely the result of the already numerous Russian and Russian-friendly channels in the country. Some locals seemed already won over by Kremlin-friendly news. I think Russia shows the entire truth. I think they show things as they are. Kyrgyzstan is firmly in Moscow's orbit. Last year it joined the Russian-led Eurasian Economic Union, and when Kyrgyzstan recently switched to digital television, it only strengthened the position of Russian channels. We have to watch Russian channels. We know it is propaganda, but we don't have our own shows. Kyrgyzstan's domestic politics are notoriously volatile, and with parliamentary elections set for October 4th, Russian media are turning up the volume on broadcasts with a pro-Kremlin perspective. Russian-friendly television regularly refers to the acting US ambassador to Kyrgyzstan, Richard Miles, as the architect of the so-called color revolutions in the former Soviet Union. And dozens of Russian media outlets ran a story claiming that a mysterious shipment had been flown into the US embassy in Bishkek. They hinted that the unrest in Ukraine began with a similar mystery plane in Kyiv. Kyrgyz writer Emil Bek-Shukurov sees these stories as typical of the Russian media approach. I think that this is just the latest propaganda move. It is useful for them to inflame hysteria. Whether there is anything to this report or not, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is to make a big show of it. Some Kyrgyz see Kiselyov's meeting with Kyrgyz media managers as a sign that the country is ripe to accept the Kremlin's worldview. For local political analyst Elmira Nogoibaeva, that's a cause for deep concern. They can bring any fantastic idea to us now. They wrap it up in a package of propaganda and people will buy it. People no longer know how to think. But Kiselyov is not resting on his laurels. In Bishkek, he discussed expansion plans for other Russian media outlets as they expand their reach in Kyrgyzstan.